Hey man, you ever looking to flatter?
Alright people, I do this all the time. I know exactly where Polaris is, and this is Polaris. I've been doing zoomed in star trails on it. Zoomed in time lapses on it. And here's the problem. Everybody says, oh, it doesn't move, it stays in the same spot. But yes, to the naked eye it does stay in the same spot, but when zoomed in at 125 times or however far this camera zooms in on, I think it doesn't do digital when you do time lapses. So I'm probably not at the full zoom rate of this camera, because when you do time lapses, I don't believe that you can do, because I go out and I do a time lapse of like one of the bird racks, it doesn't zoom in as far as it does when I zoom in and do an actual video. I can zoom right up to it, but when I do a time lapse, I'm a lot further away. So again, I'm not sure if when I'm doing these star trails, if it's doing exactly that, but I have a feeling it does. But what I do is I've been doing it at different distances, like at 1400 millimeters, 1500 millimeters, at different rate settings. So I think I'm gonna do this one at 1200, because I don't think I did one at 1200. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it off to the side, because what I've been trying to do is find the actual center of, when Polaris does this, it does like a 1-degree circle, but zoomed in it goes totally off my screen when I'm zoomed in too far. So I've been slowly trying to zoom back and do these at different rates, different zooms, and eventually I'll put a video together with, I'll have to go back through all my files and find my time lapses of it. But I do this so other people can really kind of learn that there are other stars within Polaris, in the circle of Polaris, the circle that Polaris does. There is other stars in there, but you definitely cannot see them with the naked eye. So what I do is I get Polaris off to the side. And as you can see here, I'll let it sit here. I forget what I'm zoomed in at now, but I'm not zoomed in 100. Well, here, let me do this. Well, that's 100% zoomed in, and then of course we can tweak the focus a little bit. But I like doing Polaris because it's pretty cool. If I was zoomed in on any other star, it would be moving real fast right now, and it would be zooming across the screen. So again, I know this is Polaris because I'm looking up at the Big Dipper, and you know how you use the 2 stars and it pretty much points at Polaris. So I know that this is Polaris. So there's no doubt in my mind I am filming Polaris right now. Okay, so to make these video is shorter. I don't want to talk too long, so I'm gonna zoom in at like 1200 millimeters. Yeah, I'm gonna do 1200 millimeters. And I just started doing little videos before I actually do these time lapses, so I know what my zoom rate is. So again, this is to educate people on Polaris and what's actually going on with it. All right, here we go. Okay, this is the original 10-second video, and you know, I slowed it down like 33% here, just to give you a better, little closer look. And then what I did was I enhanced it on the next one, and I didn't put any transitions in between these, only because it cuts out a little bit of it. This one I enhanced just to see if I could bring out more of you know, the stars that are within the circle. Also, I guess I'll go back and put an arrow at Polaris, so you know where Polaris is in the first part, and then I'll do the same with the rest of these. But the brightest one that you see is actually Polaris, so you get an idea. And this one I enhanced again, just to see if I could bring any more out. And mainly what I brought out was more color, because I enhanced